Hi guys, it's Linda. Happy Sunday. I wanted to share with you some goodies that I have recently purchased from Trollbeads Willow Bend. I did indulge in several pieces from the newest collection and wanted to share that with all of you. As always, the manager that I work with always writes me a lovely note, and she's such a pleasure to work with. I highly recommend shopping with Anna at Trollbeads Willow Bend because she really does just provide a really nice service, especially for those of us that can't shop in person. So I really just appreciate that. So without further ado, I'm just gonna get into everything I purchased. Okay, so I'm gonna start with what is in this box first. And this is the Mandragora Spacer. Let me just go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and get it on a stick here. So this here is the Mandragora Spacer, and Trollbeads describes it as the Mandragora appears in many legends and myths. As a talisman, it attracts wealth and well-being. It brings good luck in love and success in business. I just think this is such a beautiful troll beads piece. Like this just to me epitomizes what troll collectors like about troll beads. I just love all the little faces. As a Harry Potter fan, like this makes me think of the scene where they are repotting the mandrakes, and Ron doesn't have his earmuffs and he hears the screams and promptly faints. But this is just such a beautiful piece, and I don't know, it just reminds me of the trolls and the fairies, all those little mythical creatures that all of us that love troll beads just love. Let me just kind of show you on a fantasy necklace how it works. Okay, so here I have it just styled really simply right now with a couple of beads from the Forest Secrets kit. I've got it on my black onyx fantasy necklace, and I have it styled here with the sparkling moss on the bottom, and then the forest mist, like one of my forest mist beads. And I just think it looks so lovely, just even styled simply like this. So this is the Mandragora Spacer. The other silver bead that I purchased from the Nature's Powers collection is the limited edition Halloween Queen. This was probably my single most must-have. Like if I were to get one piece only from the collection, it was going to be this one. Let me take it off and show it to you in a little more detail. So here is the Halloween Queen, and she is just magnificent. She has all of this beautiful scroll work and detailing. Let me just see here. I'm trying to focus a little better, and I think if I go a little further back, I think it focuses better. So look at her eyes. Like, I love that the eyes are not just this round shape. They're kind of almost elongated ovals. And then her lips just have all of that added notches or detailing just to really make her lips just stand out. She's got like this flower symbol on the top of her head and just more ornamentation just on the top of her skull there. And then the sides, there's ornamentation around each side of the hole that the bead passes through. She can also, I think because of the way it's designed, be worn on a fantasy necklace. I haven't played with that yet, but I believe she can be used as a splitter bead on a fantasy necklace. So this is the limited edition Halloween Queen, and I'm so happy that I have her. All right, and then this box has all of the glass beads that I purchased. So let me go ahead and show these to you a little more in detail. All right, so here is everything out of the box, and with the Nature's Powers kit, there were 2 gemstones that were part of the collection, and I decided to start with the blue Sodalite, and this is just such a lovely stone. I am so in love with the stone I picked. Of course, with this being a natural stone, no stone is going to be exactly alike. And there are a lot of just natural striations or inclusions within each stone. And I just love the one I picked. It's just got this lovely blue color. And I really just love how the striations just kind of go throughout, like it's evenly dispersed throughout the stone, where it just has this beautiful pattern, but then there's still a lot of that natural blue that comes through. And I am lucky enough to have a couple lapis stones from Trollbeads. This is what it looks like beside the lapis. So this is going to be a really fun and beautiful blue to kind of play around with in my collection. Just so lovely. So this is the blue Sodalite. I really do want to get the ruby zoisite too, but that will be a future purchase. So that's the blue Sodalite. With the Nature's Powers collection, there were 2 glass kits included, and I have purchased 1 bead so far from the Creator's Kit. So this bead here is called Still Life, and this one, and believe me when I say there are a few beads more from the Still Life kit that I want to get, but this one is the one that just really called out to me from the kit. It's got a light blue glass overlay with the faceting, and then it's just got these beautiful little 3-petal flowers that are just this beautiful sage green, as you can see there. It is just so pretty. So this one is the Still Life from the Creator's Kit. And then I did wind up purchasing the entire Nature's Myth kit with Trollbeads. If you purchase 5 beads, you essentially get the 6th for free. And so I was like buying like 4 beads, and I'm like, well, gee, I might as well buy one more so I can get the whole kit. That was my reasoning anyway. So let me show you this a little more in detail. So this one here is the Flow of Energy glass bead. And this one I think is just so pretty, and I think it's really going to be a versatile bead. I can see even styling it with different greens. Like I could see it going really well with aventurine. There is, you know, it's styled with serpentine, maybe not so much the Amazonite, but like the milky quartz I can see it styled with, as well as, you know, the Sodalite from this collection, as well as with the blue lapis. So I just really think this is going to be a fun one to play with. So this one is the Flow of Energy. This one is called Blue Bamboo. And this one, I haven't really figured out yet what beads will go with it 100% well. Like right now I'm looking in my jewelry box, and there are a few beads here that I think will play with it nicely. And gosh, you know, my mind is not remembering all the names of these beads. But again, I could see this being versatile not only for fall, but you know, even playing in the summertime, just due to that bright blue colored leaf. And I love the detail in the leaf. You have that green going through, which to me is an aventurine green. But then the leaf itself has like purple or mauve veining, which really gives it a little bit of interest. And then it's got like that white core. So this is Blue Bamboo. The next bead in the kit is the Fern Flower bead. And this one has just this lovely light and airy fern leaf on it. Hopefully you can pick up on it. Like the fern leaf itself does have really subtle black detailing on the leaves themselves. And this one I see playing really well with aventurine, as well as maybe even the Amazonite, just due to that color of the fern leaf itself. And this one does have like a light blue base. Just such a gorgeous bead. And then the glass itself almost has kind of like a green color to it. You know, maybe that's my eyes playing tricks on me. But this is the Fern Flower. Now this beauty here is called the Moth of Myth. And believe it or not, it is not my favorite bead from the collection, even though it has this beautiful purple moth or purple butterfly. It has like this light pink or maybe even like a light purple base to it, and just this gorgeous moth or butterfly. To me it looks more like a butterfly, but I can kind of see it playing a little well with like chalcedony stones, but again it's more of a, I don't know, like a pink violet, a light pink violet versus like the color of the blue chalcedony. But such a pretty bead. And you know, the moths, of course, you know, they do get pretty spectacular on their own. They don't necessarily rival butterflies, but I have seen some beautiful moths in my day. So this is Moth of Myth. Now this one at first did not catch my eye or catch my fancy at first, but the more I saw it, the more I was attracted to it. And this is called the Ginseng Root bead. And this one I just think is going to be super versatile. I think it'll go really well. And I'm really hoping I don't get a lot of these off the rod. Like with a lot of the beads from the past spring collection, I think it'll look really well with a lot of those beads, as well as, I'm not having luck putting that back on the rod there, as well as like the Golden Fountain, People's Unique. So this one I see having lots of fun styling possibilities. Here is a side view. It is just really pretty. And then my favorite bead from the kit is this one right here. This is the Resilience Flower, and I just love that glorious flower. It's got blues and yellows and beiges in it. I don't know if it's supposed to be like a tiger lily, like at the center of each there's a bubble. Obviously it'll pair well with lapis. It's gonna pair beautifully with the Sodalite. I think it's gonna pair beautifully with black onyx, or this one, this sparkly one here with the clear overlay is the Sahara Night Facet. I just think this is a lovely bead, and I am so happy that I got this. So here, let me just put them all together. So here is the entire Nature's Myth kit. And I definitely want to buy more from the Creators kit because I think it is equally as lovely. But here is the Nature's Myth kit. And something I thought would be fun, I've been wearing this, I just took it off my wrist, but I thought I would share with you kind of like one of my first Halloween bracelets that I've put together for the season. So here we have Sleeping Bat, and then we have an aqua edge pumpkin bead, and then a fireflies bead. And then this one is called simply Spider. And here we have black silk. This is such a spectacular bead. I love how you can see aquas and purples and pinks as the light hits it. Here we have a cream armadillo. Here we have, this is called Heart Catcher, and we have like the spider here on one side, and then of course we have the heart on the other side of the spider web. Here we have an amethyst, and this is one of the limited edition natural gray quartz beads that came out for Father's Day this year. here is probably the very first Halloween bead that I ever purchased from Trollbeads. This is the pumpkin bead, and I love how the mouth is a bat shape, and the back even has that added bat detailing on it. It's just really a nice bead. And then here we have the Hope facet from the Eastern Facets kit. And the Eastern Facets kit, this was the very first glass bead kit where they had the faceting, and I fell for it hook, line, and sinker when I first started collecting. So that's the Hope facet. And then here we have a hematite. It's just such a cool bead, kind of metallic looking, not quite black. I don't know, maybe it's black, maybe it's a real dark gray, but very reflective. And then here we have the witch shoes, and these can be used on a fantasy necklace, but they have, of course, the buckle detailing, and these are oxidized black, so just a very fun piece. And then we have the Scirocco. And then here we have the purple birthday bead. And then this one is called Pumpkin Ornament. And then the lock I chose is my Spooky Bats lock. And so this is kind of a, I mean, not traditional colors, Halloween bracelet. I think it's kind of a fun nod to Halloween without it being too Halloweeny, if that makes sense. So just thought I'd share that with you since I was wearing it on my wrist. I don't know if it popped into any of the shots, but I hope you enjoyed my video, guys, and hope you have a wonderful Sunday.